Is this true about Jade Cargill? In today's video, we are going to be looking at this question that I think people are not giving enough attention to, and why I believe it is true. Let's get into it. Now, look, Jade Cargill, always controversial, always debatable, but it does seem like fans have started to come around on her. The only problem is at a time in which WWE fans have come around to her, accepted her, embraced her, is a time in which WWE is seemingly screwing everything up for Jade Cargill. 2025 was supposed to be the year of Jade Cargill. She was supposed to come into her own in 2025. She was supposed to get to the mountaintop, become the very top star in the SmackDown Women's division by ultimately winning the Women's Championship. And it looked like things were on course. It looked like everything was dead set center, and all you had to do was just walk through the door and boom, Jade Cargill is the star that you signed her a few years ago because you thought she couldn't be. Well, WWE threw us all a curveball. 2025 kicked off with the return of Jade Cargill after she went on hiatus, going after Naomi to lay her out in a bad save segment. It was later revealed that Jade Cargill was dealing with a really bad neck injury and she had to take some time off as a result, and will obviously have to get neck surgery down the line. Her work's now fine. She goes into a feud with Naomi. They work a WrestleMania match, the very first singles women's non-title match since 2006. It's not Naomi that goes over, it's Jade Cargill. They later worked the Evolution pay-per-view events, or premium live event if you want to call it that, and once again, it's Jade Cargill that goes over. She finishes that feud. She ultimately heads to SummerSlam. She goes to SummerSlam and challenges Tiffany Stratton for the Women's Championship. This is after which she beat a bona fide Hall of Fame legendary type performer in Asuka to win the Queen of the Ring tournament. She goes to SummerSlam. She loses to Tiffany Stratton. A shocking move. A move no one saw coming. A move that stunned WWE fans because they thought it was Jade Cargill's moment. So Kevin Nash, on his Click This podcast, was talking about the presentation of Jade Cargill, stating that he believes that the physically imposing superstar is being miscast as a babyface. He argued that Cargill's nature is just to be a heel, and that the character turn is necessary to unlock her full potential. Now, keep in mind that Jade Cargill has been presented as one of WWE's top stars in the women's division since her debut, ending in a women's championship match against Tiffany Stratton at SummerSlam. And I think most of us can agree that it was the moment. It was the right time. Tiffany Stratton, long dominant champion, but Jade Cargill was supposed to get that moment. So Big Kev talked about how the problem that WWE has with Jade Cargill is that she is a heel. In fact, he used some vulgar language, which I won't repeat here on the video, but made it very clear that he thinks that she's a heel. He thinks that she's not a babyface. She's a natural heel. And he also put over the fact that she looks like a Marvel comic character, right? He just does not understand why WWE will not go with Jade Cargill, right? He then pitched a very interesting idea, which is a match between Rhea Ripley and Jade Cargill, because he feels like top babyfaces like Rhea Ripley can allow Jade to go more and embrace their heel side, right? Because in his words, he thinks that it's just the next progression that they go with, because the money is with her. And the match she just had, there's a rematch that she can have with Tiffany Stratton. There's also a lot of opportunity for Jade Cargill to work with top babyfaces like Rhea Ripley. Obviously, a rematch with Tiffany Stratton. Liv Morgan is a heel right now, but if she returns, hopefully in the near future, maybe down the line, there's a babyface. You have other instances that she could work with. Bayley's another one that comes to mind. Technically, Charlotte Flair is a babyface right now. I still consider her a heel, but still. So there's a lot of names that WWE can kind of go down the list and go, okay, She can work here. She can work there. This person can get her over even more. This person can get her more sympathy, right? Like there's a lot of different angles in which you can play into with Jade Cargill being a heel. Now, here's another thing that I don't think fans are looking at because they're not realizing. If we book Jade Cargill as a heel in WWE, she can do something that she's never done in her career. She can tell the proper heel storyline, the heel character, and she can work as a heel and show her heel personality. Now, I understand that she was a heel at AEW, and I understand that she was a long dominant TBS champion, right? I get all that. But she did not show her personality off in AEW, right? She was almost like this Goldberg type figure. She had over 100 match winning streak, which is absolutely bananas. And for the most part, for the majority of her run there, especially before she became TBS champion, she would come out, she would squash someone, and then she would, no promos, nothing. Even when TBS champion, they put, a manager with her. She didn't get to speak a lot. If she did, there was just kind of vanilla heel, stuff. There was nothing to it, right? There was no substance. It was just words stuff. Well, by doing this now in WWE, we've seen that WWE is willing to take chances with Jade Cargill. We've seen that they want to try different things with Jade Cargill, a la bring her in as a baby face and let her show her personality. Let her show the fact that, hey, I can be this person. I can get fans behind me. I can get fans supporting me, right? Believing in me, wanting to see me succeed. She's able to do that. That's a big factor of being a pro wrestler, right? So if you're able to do that, why not go with it, right? Like, let's just run with it. If it works, it works. If it doesn't, it doesn't. But why not give her that shot, right? Most people don't like her from a WWE Online fan discourse perception. Let her buy into it. Let her tell that story of, hey, I've been here for, a year and a half or whatever. I've busted my butt. I put in a bunch of hard work. I found success. I found failure. Yet you people are always against me, right? And just go with that narrative. That's what WWE likes to do with heels anyways. Let's go with it. It's just because it's Jade Cargill doesn't mean we have to reinvent the wheel, right? Just redo it. And I think if you're able to do that, then it's like, oh, okay, that's an interesting way to do something, right? So we'll see. We'll see if WWE actually gives her the opportunity to do so.